Sonia here with California Combat Society, and I'm here today with this lovely athlete. Her name is...
I'm Aspen Ladd, and I've been around all the promotions at this point.
And she brought her dog along with her, which she's off journeying out that way. And don't worry if there's anything in this you want to edit.
We're good.
We're just novice journalists here. What? It went away.
Use my face again, unfortunately.
Okay. We're getting straight to the interview, guys.
No, legitimately, I've done so many of these. Like, whatever you want to use.
Aspen's taking me out somewhere out in the boonies in the California mountain range somewhere, and we've not died yet, so that's wonderful.
And the views are great if we do that.
Yeah. So we're going to jump right into the questions, guys. So let me just read them here. I do this because I forget a lot of things, and there's a lot of material we could go over, but these are some just highlights for her to kind of open up and tell us a little bit about herself. So here's question number 1. You've been through incredible highs and challenging setbacks in your career. How have those shaped your understanding of what it means to have heart? So like some of these questions, let me just stop you for a minute, is geared towards the whole concept of my book, Unveiling Heart in Combat Society. So this is the first question.
Okay. It's definitely made me a better, more empathetic person, and I've discovered what it means to never quit regardless of the high highs or the low lows. And I've been in martial arts for 15 years now. I've seen so many people that are better than me in every way that have quit over much less than I've gone through. So it shows you what you're made of, and it lets you, like, if you really want to do this, you learn how much you're willing to put in and how much you're willing to put up with if you're still willing to put in the work to chase those highs after the biggest setbacks you can imagine. Like, I've been in Invicta, UFC, PFL, Bellator. I've had huge opportunities and offers and things that have fallen through, like in this past year with the GFL situation. And
which is very unfortunate.
Terrible. It'd be so good for the sport.
And you know what? I'm going to stop you there for a minute. On behalf of female fighters, to get a UFC contract, to get a PFL, Bellator, and to have some promoter try to enamor these fighters with this huge contract. It's so hard already for females to get contracts. You know, it was just that, to me, that is really, it really pissed me off that they did that to a lot of the fighters, not just specifically the female fighters, because I feel like no matter what, like, us having the right to vote as women was not that far ago. So us having the right to be in these sports has not been that far ago. And, you know, just to play on everybody's heartstrings like that was a horrible thing to do.
No, when I started out initially fighting, we weren't in the UFC yet, and that was when Dana had said that he'd never have women in the UFC. That was at that point. So I got in within those couple of years when Ronda came about, and that's when it changed and became a career option. It wasn't a career option when I started. It was just for fun. It's like, I'm going to have a career and I'm going to do this on the side because I like it. And then it became a career option. But yeah, you learn what you're willing to do, what you're willing to put up with, and if you really love the sport.
Yeah. And that's definitely heart. Let me see here. As we're talking, y'all, I forget the question because I get so in tune. Okay, so here's question number 2. How do you mentally prepare for a fight, especially knowing how emotionally and physically taxing MMA can be? So we're talking about MMA, but we know you're also getting into the bare knuckle fighting.
Yes.
So
it's the same feeling. Honestly, the camps are a lot easier because the wrestling is what's so hard on your body. But for me,
you said wrestling
is the hardest thing on your body. And when you're doing the bare knuckle stuff, you have clench work, but you don't have that aspect of it. So it's a lot less damaging. As far as getting ready, I'm big on visualization, but like the nerves never go away. But I don't, like when I compete, from the second like the ref says go, it all goes away. But from that moment, like, really, my nerves are the worst from the locker room until the ref says go. But the rest of the time, I really don't dwell on it. I don't think about it. It's like, I'm just getting ready for the fight. I'm excited. But that that walk and that time period is the most nerve-wracking thing I've experienced in my life.
Training?
Not the training, literally the very end, the walk to the cage.
Oh, the walk to the cage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like...
I love the training. That's easy.
Yeah, the training... Oh, well.
No, in comparison, emotionally, in comparison
to your nerve level,
yes.
It's easier. Yeah, because you're comfortable with who you're training with. You have a set goal and you're disciplined and all that. Yeah, but I would say, like, the walk out, it's almost like everything gets slow motion. Like, when I first fought in a Tough Man,
yeah,
I walked into the ring and there's this 300-pound girl in front of me, and I'm like, my daddy said the bigger they are, the easier they fall, or the harder they fall is what the saying, but he always said the easier. But it was like everything went slow motion, and I literally couldn't hear. I could only hear certain voices. Have you ever done that where you can only hear a certain corner of people? Or
so I have no problem. I've always heard the corner, like the crowd doesn't freak me out, because for some people it does. Like, I have certain teammates where that's what freaks them out.
Oh, really?
I've never noticed the crowd. I can usually, unless it's really loud, I can usually hear my corner fine. When I've had the adrenaline dump before where you can't feel your legs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but yeah.
I had that once when a guy licked his lips and winked at me at a sci-fi convention. I got up and just was like, sorry. My knees went numb. I didn't know that was an adrenaline dump. I was like, wait a minute.
That was fight or flight.
Yeah, that was like, I'm about to rip this guy a new one. Sorry. That's part of the interview now. Well, good. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, here we're talking about some publicity pressure. And we're going to talk about okay, you've dealt in the past publicly with the pressures of weight cuts. What have those experiences taught you about perseverance in your own limits?
Well, there's a reason that I moved up to 45, and then unfortunately all that opportunity went away, because you're already like, when you're in the public eye as it is, you're gonna get a lot of hate. You'll get positive things, you get hate regardless. And when a situation like that arises, you get a lot of flack for it, even from people that have never competed, know what it is, experienced it. And it's like, nobody misses weight on purpose. Nobody would ever do such a thing. Like, you're doing everything you can, and then sometimes you have that monthly thing and you just can't shed 5 pounds, and that's really, I've experienced that. Like, I straight up went in and told my nurse that was weighing me, and I was like, look, I'm gonna be over. There's no way I can make 141 right now. I'm on my menstrual. A lot of the time when people miss, like, not just me, like, well, we don't have to include this, but like, I know like Aldana, one of the times we were there, like, most of the time somebody they're on it. It is what it is. It's harder for you to lose the weight. But
I feel like there should be, and I've talked to commissioners before about this, that there should be like some sort of way they can write it in, that if they can prove that that's that time, because for some women it is that problem. I know that's touchy, and like there's some places where they don't even want to know if the female's pregnant, or there's things that can add on. It's
crazy.
Yeah, there's things that can add on that extra weight gain that men don't have to deal with. So
no, there just needs, honestly, that will never, it's a men, and men run the sport for the most part. I don't think that would ever work. It just needs to be more potential weight classes. Like, I think it'd be better for us. More opportunity.
Why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you? I mean, I've seen some outstanding, gorgeous, if it's all about publicity and making the sport look good on TV and having that Barbie doll type out there and knocking someone out, there's some really good looking women that are like 200 pounds. You know what I mean? There's, I just feel like it's limiting the sport for females altogether. And we have to, like, again, we were talking about this earlier, we have to fight so hard, just to be competitive, not to mention all the, not knocking transgenders or anything like that, but, we're just now establishing our first category as women athletes, let's not knock and try to knock us back again, so yeah, I agree. I think there should be more weight classes. Definitely.
I think that's really the only way. Like, because they won't take into account. It wouldn't.
10 pounds is not, I mean,
Hi.
145, 155 looks good on a woman. Honestly, it looks really good. I mean, Chris Cyborg to me, you know, I know
dude,
you know
she
Chris.
walks around like 170 at least.
She's
like when she's lean.
Yeah, and I mean, she's an exceptional athlete. I don't know how she does her weight cutting, but I know she's, you know. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. I mean, and you look good. How much are you weighing right now?
So I've spent the last 6 months getting smaller, and right now I'm like 148.
Yeah, I mean, this is good, though.
It took me 6 months.
This is healthy.
It is. If I leave it completely alone, my natural weight's like 62.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not fat, people. It's muscle. I mean, you have to... And what? Muscle weighs more than fat, right? Anyway. Sorry.
It's all good.
And on the next question here, many fans admire your tenacity. Can you describe a moment in your career that you truly had to dig deep to continue?
There's been so many moments, but like there's never been a thought in a fight.
Okay, guys, so we had to take a little break. I had some technical difficulties, but we are back, and we're going to read some more of these questions and have Aspen answer them as best as she can. Okay, we were on this one, Aspen. It says, many fans admire your tenacity. Can you describe a moment in your career? Was that the one we were on? Yeah,
it was.
Can you describe a moment in your career when you truly had to dig deep to continue? Like, this is in your career as well, not just...
Yeah, not the cage itself.
Yeah, just digging deep.
No, I'm pretty like, when I'm in the cage, there's only one goal. There's never been a moment of thinking of, I need to stop doing this. It's just forward, trying to win the whole time. Like, it's never been a, let's stop, let's quit. But probably in my career, it's been multiple times probably where I had to decide, because I've had so many changes from the UFC to PFL to Bellator to the past year with everything that's gone on, of when something doesn't work out or works out differently than you thought. It's like, do I want to continue doing this? Do I want to continue striving to accomplish what I planned on accomplishing? So it's more in the career itself as opposed to the moments in the cage.
Yeah, so like at what point in your life did you decide that fighting was going to be a career for you?
So I was...
Because it's kind of evolved.
It has.
Like you were saying, I don't know if we got it on video, but you were saying that women didn't really have an opportunity for it to be a career.
So
especially in MMA. Now I think boxing, it was a little bit, you know, you had Christy Martin and things like that, but as far as MMA...
Yeah, no, when I started training and first started fighting, it wasn't a career option. It was just for fun. There was no options to really make money or a living at this. But right around the time I started fighting, started doing well with it, it's like, hey, I'm decent at this. I'm pretty good at it.
And now this is what, a full-time career?
It is.
Y'all,
it is. This
girl drives probably an hour from in the boondocks. I won't tell you where she lives.
Yeah.
But you can imagine the mountains, Aspen, then the mountains, then Sacramento. It's somewhere around that area.
Yeah, no, it's about an hour and 15 every day down.
So that's a career choice. And I mean, actually, to be driving an hour to be training all day, that's not a bad career.
No, I love it. Like, I don't mind the driving. The commute's worth it to me to live where I live. Like, it's worth the trade-off. Obviously, it takes time, but
part of the career is obviously the training is the career. So the training is like an addiction.
It is.
I find it very rewarding to like, but I do a lot of bag work. Yeah. Now, I've only been around you a handful of times when you were training, and I didn't see no bag. And I question that because I am all for bag work. But
no, you were so sparring night. So I have 3 different gyms I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm with Coach Marcus in Elk Grove, which is my striking coach.
Okay.
Which is where you'll see that.
Okay.
And then Lemuel Adams Strength Conditioning, which is West Sac, kind of.
Lemon or Lehman?
Lemuel.
Lemuel. Okay. I was calling him Leon.
He's the only Lem I've ever met in my life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Lemuel, but Lem Adams. And then my main gym, where it's obviously Gym West and Thomas Fallon run that one.
Yeah. That's MMA Gold.
Yes. So I travel all over the place and have different training sessions all over the place.
Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm from small town Georgia where we did everything under one roof. So that sounds cool. Uh-oh, you're gonna have to open your phone up again, Aspen.
Okay.
All right. Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm thinking she's a Northern California girl. So growing up in Northern California, what was it like entering the world of combat sports as a young woman? Did you feel supported or doubted?
I was just a shy kid. I didn't really know what it was. Like, I was nerdy, shy.
Yeah, how did you get into striking?
So I just wanted to learn how to defend myself, and I wanted to do some kind of martial art. And it turns out that the gym that we went to, because we were a small town, we were Amador County, it was an MMA gym.
Amador?
Yeah. Yeah, so I knew within a week that I wanted to fight. I was 14 at the time. I was almost 15. But yeah, that's kind of how it started. That's how I accidentally ended up in an MMA gym. But I had no idea what it was. Like, I'd seen my...
So did you see, like, karate or...
I knew what karate was. Like, I'd seen
kicking.
It. I assumed it'd be something like that when I walked in the door, and it really wasn't.
Something different. Completely different, yeah. Yeah, I know when, like, I'm from a stand-up gym. When Andy, my boyfriend, husband at the now, he introduced us to MMA at our gym, and we were like, hugging and kissing and ground grappling. And so, yeah, the only thing close to it was wrestling in high school. We did that one. Oh, here we go. This is about the team, Aspen. Wait a minute. What role has your team and coach played in helping you develop both skill and heart? Like a lot of people, like, I always ask this, you know, that saying, you can't teach heart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't really teach heart. You either got it or you don't. But then there's people that, like you said before in conversation, that have a lot of talent and that are good athletes, but they end up quitting. And to me, someone that has heart is someone that will either quit, something happens, and then they come back and they continue even stronger, or someone that has heart is someone that doesn't quit.
Yeah.
You know? So how does your coaches and stuff help you, your teammates?
So yeah, you did that. There's something you're either born with or not. It's like animals, you're born a certain way, I think. But as far as the heart goes, it's not the wins or the loss that makes that. It's the perseverance after. And as you said, coming back. But it's not, like, this is going to sound terrible, but we still talk about it, like, when a fighter comes in and they're so skilled, they're talented, they've been doing it forever. And then we'll see them break at something, and the coach is like, you've been doing it a long time. You help people develop. You see people develop, and you've seen a lot of people come and go. And it's like, that guy's not going anywhere. He's got too much bitch in him.
Oh, like he breaks?
He breaks.
Like he's like...
It doesn't matter if it's somebody cocky, it's somebody good, it's somebody, like, they might have a decent record. It's like...
Oh, usually the cocky people don't last.
No.
They're overconfident, and then they're not willing to learn the skill.
And you see it immediately. Like, that he's got too much quit. And then there's other ones, like, just recently, there's, like, a new guy with, started strength conditioning with us. And the skill is it's not like a fighter that's been doing it forever. He's pretty new at what he does. But he's going to die before he stops. It's like, that guy can go far.
Oh,
it's like, it's not the skill factor. It's if you're going to quit or not.
It's just pushing through it.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I've been in situations like that where I've literally pushed through it. But you know what? Part of that was I wanted to continue because of the coach that I was under. Like, my coach, it was like during my black belt test, and it was like 2 a.m, and we had to do certain things, and I was just tired, and I had threw up all my limes. You did good. You got to go back and suck on some lime juice to stay hydrated, and I just threw up. But I kept going because my coach, it was like the person that not really serving under, but that showed an interest in me, you know. Do you find that with some of your coaches or your teammates? Like, it's like, you got it, but there sometimes, like you said, it's difficult. And it's like, it just kind of helps you when you have a teammate that says, come on, girl, or pick up the slack, or, you're not completely alone, hopefully. I mean, you're alone when it comes to the fight, but.
Not so when you get to, like, I would say elite level, but a professional level, like, there's a bunch of professionals, but then there's the next level professional. And you generally, like, it's people who've been around for a long time, you run in a group and
just kind of know the plan.
You motivate each other through competition. So it's been like that way with me and Fluffy, Max, my brother Shaler, forever. And it's not even like, because not a single one of us will quit. Like, that's the thing that kind of takes you to the next level. But we'll still struggle and suffer. And it's not like, you're doing a great job, keep going. It's like, you're being a bitch today. Like, I better not beat you because you're doing a fight. What are times, like, or are you going to let him win? That kind of thing. Like, actively talking shit, basically. But it's a different group. It's not something I do to somebody who's like, I don't know you very well. But it's motivation through competition. So
it's like really. Family. It's like a group of family. Yeah, it's about, I get it. I had my group of guys. I never really trained with females. I had a bunch of guys that I trained with. They're like your brothers, and then they, and then they're there in your corner. And But I get it. So like when say like Fluffy or Max is competing and y'all are talking shit and you're like getting ready for yours, and then I get it.
Yeah, no, we're positive. Everybody helps each other, but it's
constructive criticism.
Yeah. Or like
quit being a.
It's literally coaching against, like, you'll coach against your teammate. Like, I'll coach my brother against him because we're trying to get everybody better for their fight. Or like, he's weak in this way, or I'll be slacking in some way, and I hear all about it. Like, it's just what you do.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But
gotcha. That's good. Here we go again. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Maybe because I kept it open. Here we go. Oh, let's see. This is about the public. And I don't know if you've had any scrutiny, but you said, I mean, I'm sure you were talking about how everybody does it and yada, yada. How do you deal with public scrutiny and criticism, especially in a sport where image and performance are both heavily judged?
I do my best to ignore it. That's a learned skill because, and I like to think about it like, and if you're able to look up these people, generally you can, but it's a miserable person, and I'm not going to take criticism of any kind and take it to heart from somebody that I wouldn't take advice from.
Oh, right.
So it's like, it's
like you see those memes where somebody's calling somebody fat and then they look them up and they're like,
it's
like, look at you. Okay.
If one of my teammates that I care about, like if Fluffy did it, or like one of my coaches that I care about did it, or one of my siblings that I care about did it, or my grandma or something, like, that would hurt. I don't give a shit about Joe Schmo that's talking shit on me when I might be in a down point, might have done something that's not the smartest, or I might just have a bad night.
Nobody's ever
not a bad life.
There's a saying where don't judge me unless you've walked a mile in my shoes. And that's good.
It's a miserable human doing it. So it's like,
have you had anybody really
online
rip you a new one?
A ton.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it gets bad. Like, death threats bad. You should be, like, they tell you to go, like, commit suicide, like all kinds of stuff.
Oh my god!
Like, it gets bad, and then you just look the person up and stuff.
Guys, are you serious? I'm talking to the public. You're telling people to do that? How dumb is that? That's the negatives. That's the devil society. I don't like that.
So if you ever want to, like, go watch a UFC card, and then every fighter that loses, go on their page after and go see the kind of hate they're getting. It's bad. It's
bad enough because there are fighters that do not know what to do with themselves after their career ends.
Absolutely.
And I mean, there's some glory stories. Chris Lieben, he's a comeback fighter.
He's had some hard stuff with his lungs.
Yes, hard. Matt Hughes. I mean, that guy. Yeah, so luckily in the state of California, we have I'm just going to put the plug in, we have the fighter pension plan that gives fighters incentives to compete and fight here in California. And then, we're just trying to open up. There's got to be, are you looking for your dog?
I'll be right back.
Aspen has to take a break. She's got to go find her 15-year-old geriatric dog.
She's being a good mama, but she gets confused.
She's like, we should be walking right now. This is a big break, Mom.
She just liked the right show.
It's about, I don't want her to take off.
And that thing that you were talking about like with the, the negativity that comes with it, that's really hard to see, like
For family.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Because not only have they said stuff about her, they've said stuff about like her siblings or something.
Yeah.
Like, or just hurtful things for no reason whatsoever. So you
Yeah.
just got to kind of strengthen them so that they know that this is just the way that it is, and there are people that loathe themselves that are going to attack.
Andy's been getting me prepped for that. Like,
You gotta be.
Yeah, because
because they're going to say ugly things.
All right. So did we answer that one?
Which one?
Let's see. Judging. We were talking about dealing with public scrutiny and criticism.
Yeah,
okay.
we did.
Okay. What drives you to keep returning to the cage after injuries and setbacks? Like, what's one Aspen to be that fighter?
Well, besides the fact that I love it,
Driving.
like, I never want to have regret. And I know that if I don't, I will regret it for the rest of my life. Like, I want to basically ride it till the wheels fall off till I no longer physically can. And when I was taken out of it, because I blew up my knee, blew out ACL and everything else in there. And I couldn't do what I wanted for over a year. I had no ability to train. I couldn't train because I'd re-injure the knee. And feeling that way, I never want to feel that by choice. That was against my will. I had to stop. I'm never going to stop by choice until I'm ready to.
Yeah.
No regrets.
Yeah, because like it's hard. Once you love something and you're addicted to the training and you love the training. Like, I mean, how hard is it to like run and then all of a sudden have to get on an elliptical? It's like, it's not the same. Or like hitting the bag or jump roping. I love to jump rope, yeah. So, I mean, hi. I know. So yeah, so you want to keep going until the wheels fall off.
Yes.
Hopefully there'll be like, I hear commissions talk about women being too old. I've seen some people fight in their 41s in boxing and stuff.
41,
so
42.
We don't know exactly how long, say like you have a big career in bare knuckle fighting, or it's like a stepping stone until another. I mean, it's obviously Chris Cyborg, she's doing boxing and she's doing MMA, and I think she just turned 40.
She's a freak of nature.
Yeah.
There's also like my friend Marion Renault. She was doing it until she was in her early 40s. Holly Holmes, still an athlete, still doing.
Oh my gosh,
40.
You watched that fight?
I did. She's like 41, 42 now.
Yeah. And the thing is that Holly had a lot of kickboxing fights. So I mean, like I don't know how many fights. Like I'm sorry I didn't do all my research on you, which I'm doing my research as I go because I feel like that's the best way to do it. But I mean, like compared to like having 28, 40 fights, you still have a lot of hit longevity. Like you can get hit.
So,
and I feel like as the training gets more scientifically evolved with the fighters, like there's a lot more different kind of training, like the strengthening training versus all the cardio and the old school training that tears your body up quicker, that there's more longevity. So I think as times change with science and all that hopefully there's a chance that people will say, hey, females can do this sport a lot longer. I mean, there's guys like that one what wasn't there? Oh no, wait, the one that Fluffy just 37. That's pretty old. Was he 37? I mean, you got all these old guys, coming back doing these so-called expeditions.
But I think freaking McGregor right now, he's always talking about. I think he's like 37, isn't he?
Yeah. There's several people that are coming back. So I mean.
And a lot of them are late 30s, early 40s, which for fighting years is old.
Yeah.
Not for regular people, but for fighting.
But talking about age, I just know that with age comes along with the acceptance of ability, and that sometimes if you've trained your body and kept your body safe and geared, like you're ageless in your body, what your body is capable of doing.
Some people, yes.
Yeah, some people.
Getting away from definitely the old school training of which we're going to beat the shit out of each other multiple times a week.
Yeah.
Training is involved for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so for young women entering in MMA, what's the one truth about the sport they need to understand early? Or just, MMA specifically.
Absolutely, 100%. Don't sleep around the gym. Don't date anybody from the gym.
You heard it from Aspen, guys.
No, I've seen so many promising girls, but that's what ruins their career. Like, and
in that respect, coaches, or is it with coaches or just
with other fighters?
Gym members, fighters.
The problem is, you got to understand, it's a group of dudes. They're all buddies. You're not with just one, especially if they're talking about you. They're nasty. Like, don't do it.
Don't sleep with the guys at the gym, girls.
No, focus on you.
Focus on yourself.
Don't shit where you eat. Leave it alone. Seriously, though, that's ruined more careers than anything else I've seen for young women.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's wisdom.
I didn't really have that problem in my dojo. They had the no policy of no dating your instructor, which that was a conflict of interest. But we really didn't have a lot of females. But I guess out here in California.
But it was also your choice not to be that way.
Yeah.
So
that's true. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be one of those, what do they call them, bunnies?
Gym bunnies?
Gym bunnies, badge bunnies, cage bunnies. Yeah.
No.
Don't be a bunny. That's a bad.
You're there to beat ass. Just beat ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just thought of something naughty. So shut up, Sonia. Okay. Good for you, Aspen. Good advice. Okay. So this is a look back question. Looking back on your journey, what's one fight or even one moment that truly tested your identity as a fighter?
Tested my identity as a fighter. Oh, geez. That's a hard, probably.
Have you identified yourself yet because you're kind of experimenting still?
I am. So it was probably when I left the UFC and wasn't sure what was next. Because you reach the pinnacle and then you're not at the pinnacle anymore. And you don't know what you're going to do. And then I found out there's all kinds of options and all kinds of things, and there's never an end to the road, just different roads and roads that go back and roads that go a different way, and just more experiences.
So you ultimately left the UFC due to the weight issue, right?
Yeah, I struggled so bad to make it, and I knew I needed to move up to 145, and so that's what I did for that time period. But now 145 really doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So for the last year, I spent quite a bit of time getting myself down, working with a professional and getting my weight low enough to, if I need to do it, I can.
So let me ask you this. Let me understand this. Was it 145 you had to make, or was it 135?
135 is where I struggled with. That's when I was in the UFC. Yeah.
Guys, I can't. I think we've talked about this maybe in conversation on the walk up here, or I don't know if it's been on this interview, but that just blows my mind. I just can't believe it. Dana, if you're listening, which I don't know if you are, maybe, probably not. We need bigger weight classes. You're getting into boxing too, so you're going to experience bigger weight classes with your boxing women. We need it for MMA for sure, but
there's a bunch of talented, because
there is a bunch of talent. Just look at all the BJJ girls.
Yeah,
they're I'm a fatty right now. I'm doing master 5 or 4, and I'm super heavy in the IBJJF. That's because I gained 20 pounds in the last 4 months. But I don't know. I'm just going to use myself as an example. I have talent, I think. And, if I was younger at this weight, I'd probably be really good at something like MMA. Maybe.
No, you'd be forced to make at least 45 though. But right now there's no 45, so it'd be 35 or nothing.
Oh, that's terrible. So bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've come. I know there's more questions we could possibly ask. Was there any moment in a fight where that really tested your heart? Was there any kind of moment that you really had to dig deep? Did you get the breath knocked out of you? Did you pee yourself? Did you just look at something and say, that really sucked? What was a moment? Have you ever had a moment like that while you were in a fight that you just really had to dig deep to regain heart to come back?
I've been flash knocked out twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's a flash, and it doesn't hurt. You don't comprehend it. You're just like on the ground real quick, or you pop back up. You're like, ooh, but it doesn't. There's never a stopping point. It's just you know what happened. You're still going.
You're still going.
You're still going. But
you ever saw blood?
Oh yeah, no,
I think I've heard that if people see blood, it kind of messes with their mental health a little bit, and they're like, oh. And then some people are like, yeah, I'm bleeding. It doesn't hurt. And I'm keep going.
No, it's never bothered me, but I've never been like I've bloody noses and stuff. I've not been cut, thankfully.
You've cut other people?
Yes. But
You've never broke your nose either.
I have, but during training, and
Uh-huh.
then I've been cut during training.
During
but not
training.
during an actual fight.
Yeah.
I had a massive hematoma, and I could see it. That was weird.
That was weird. You better take care of that.
Like you look up and like there's like this. Yeah, but that wasn't a cut.
So you're going into bare knuckle fighting soon, and I know that because I've never done any kind of MMA, but I've done kickboxing, and I used to wear 8-ounce gloves, and I know how weird it feels from going 8-ounce to like the little, was it 1.5 inch MMA gloves? Now you're going into just bare knuckles, which is just the padding.
Mm-hmm.
Have you practiced at all with just the padding, or how are you preparing yourself to transition from MMA fighting to bare knuckle?
So it's a lot of conditioning the hands and strengthening the hands, getting used to hitting without. But you can't spar bare knuckle. You just can't. Like you're still sparring
with the
gloves.
MMA gloves.
Yeah, with boxing gloves, MMA gloves. But it's conditioning the hands, making sure you hit right and hit strong, so not to break things. Thankfully,
Boxer break.
Yeah, thankfully we can wrap the wrist. We can wrap the thumb. So.
Now, I know that hitting your target with MMA gloves is a lot harder than boxing gloves. Like, it goes faster.
You have
do you
to
find that's going to be, do you feel like that might be an issue for you going into your first bare knuckle? Like, you've got to really, like, it's bare knuckle.
Yeah. We were talking about precision, so there definitely needs to be more to try to avoid the hand breaks. But
there's not, let me just tell you this. There's been scientific study. Now, we'll see if it pans out. Bare knuckle is bloody. It's a bloody mess. Look, it's a bloody mess.
Yeah.
But there's hardly no, like, scientifically based on what California studied with bare knuckle, I should say, is that that they've scientifically proven that you really can't get concussed from a bare knuckle fight. You can get cut.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it bloody. But usually there's less concussions, so know that. There's less knockouts. And what else am I going to say? You know the rules.
Yeah, I do.
You can hold the back of the head.
We've been working on that a lot.
That's good.
Yeah, the clench aspect of it. A lot of people don't. Most people, from what I'm watching, they're like that. Okay, we're not doing that.
Well, it's kind of like a backyard brawl. It's like, it's the closest thing that I've ever seen recently that looks like a tough man.
Mm-hmm.
It really is, because, you know, in boxing, you know, and you can tell your experienced boxers from your less experienced boxers when you do the tough man, that, you know, the haymakers and all that. So, but I personally, it's like going to a backyard brawl, kind of like, it's kind of weird. When California had their first one, it was like, what are we watching? What are we watching this? But we had good refs. We had Chris Levin, and Beltran, and some good refs out there, and obviously some good judges and stuff. So you'll be safe in California. And on behalf of the commission, because I'm a volunteer CSAC member, we are excited to see you compete again, and
I'm excited
doing
to
all
finally
that.
compete. It's like, it's almost been like surgery, where things are like, it's not outside your hands, but it kind of has been. It's like one thing after the other. The weight class goes bye, the promotion falls through. It's like, come on, man, I'm not that old yet. I'm in my prime, still athletic. I want to fight. So I'm grateful to finally be able to.
Yes, and with that being said, I mean, we want to help as many people in the community that we know it's their career choice. You know, I mean, like the commission does not like to see fighters get shorthanded, whether it be poor management, whether it be poor training, you know, or even the promoters, you know, not getting paid enough. That's why, I mean, we're talking about the Muhammad Ali Act
Yeah.
There's a lot of people giving us flack, but it's to protect the fighters that actually don't have the $1 million purses. Like, would you rather get paid $200 a round versus 50, maybe, you know, in California? You know what I'm saying? Or would you rather have them have a set insurance that, you know, as a fighter, you're going to get insured?
Yeah.
Versus, you know, so that's what that whole Muhammad Ali Act thing is.
So you guys are trying to help the ones that are getting like $250 a fight, basically.
Yes.
Like, or you're just looking at it as like, why do, or like, have you been to, you've probably been to it, like King of the Cage? It's so bad. We're like cage crew, and they'll throw the same guy back in multiple times.
Yes. Yeah, and there's that.
So bad
what is that? Team fighting or something? There's like that team bot. I don't know.
I've never been to one of those. Like I've seen YouTube videos, basically.
Like fighting.
That's okay. You're fine.
Yeah. Make sure that part gets in there.
It will be. Hey, it's all good. It's so anyway, do you have any questions for me? We've done all this. Aspen's taking me to this beautiful place. There's more beautiful places. If you are training, I highly recommend it. Getting outside in the elements and getting up here, expanding your lungs, putting your lungs to the test.
It's good for you mentally too. Like people need to get outside. We just don't enough.
Yeah, there's a philosophy, a Japanese philosophy, where they want you to get in nature. It's kind of like the whole, I forget what it's called. Wabi. No, that's if something breaks and it's perfect. It's not perfect. Something else. It's some sort of Japanese philosophy. But anyway, it is good to get out in the elements. We feel sorry right now. Her dog's wanting to go to the lake. So hey, I would love to. I don't get out. This is my first. We've been here 12 years. And Andy's not a big outdoorsy man. He's afraid of the mountain lions. He knows all about them Georgia bears.
Yeah, well, Jim is not that person either. Like he'll go on like quarterly hikes with me, but we're okay because he knows I love it, and he's okay. Like he's. Do
you have a bear horn? Did you bring a bear horn?
I don't have it today, but I have my bear spray.
Oh, okay.
I take that all the time, but I come across them all the time, and I have no issues.
You just ignore them, right?
Yeah, or my dogs scare them. So.
That one you just posted, was that a brown bear?
Yep.
Just a regular.
No, they're black bears.
They're black bears,
but they're brown. But yeah.
Yeah. There's a black bear that's a white one. Or wait. Yeah.
No, there is.
It's called Spirit Bear.
Yep, very cool.
I love
the
those.
Documentary. I watched it.
Yeah, I painted some paintings of a Spirit Bear. I love them.
That'd be epic to see.
Yeah. But you have any questions? I don't think you can ask me anything you want, or we can just sum it up.
I'm good. Like I'm honestly, it might occur to me later, but I'm not the most talkative person.
I have forced Aspen to communicate, guys. Isn't that lovely?
Successfully.
And this is all for the sport of combats and female fighters. I got to do some interviews with some guys, but you know, guys are just more.
You'll get cut and dry answers from the ones I know.
Yeah, I know.
Taylor was giving good answers. Taylor,
he would.
Very a good kid. You know, I know this was.
That's her mom. That's Aspen's mother. She's holding the camera. She's the camera crew today, and we appreciate her being out here with us. Aw, thank you so much, Aspen. I look forward to seeing you. And
yeah, we'll do this again.
Taking some more pictures of you at the gym.
Whenever. And yeah, if nobody gets back to you, it's literally not malicious. It's
okay.
Like
Did you hear it, guys? It's not malicious.
No, like between training, like they'll look at the phone and go, oh. And with Max and Fluffy, they're just hella high. So they forget everything.